The Motorola Edge 30 Pro has a capable 50MP primary camera that produces decent photographs in relatively good lighting. Moreover, it has an exquisite design of frosted glass on the back and a rear camera module that stands out without being too flashy. Yet, some smartphone enthusiasts like you want to know how its cameras measures up to the Oneplus Nord 2Ts. The Edge 30 Pro has 3 rear cameras, a 50MP main camera, a 50MP wide-angle camera, and a 2MP depth camera. Motorola has downgraded the main camera to 50MP from 108MP on the Edge Plus, demonstrating that having more megapixels does not always equate to a better camera. Instead, the larger pixels on a 50MP camera emit more light, which can be just as beneficial as increasing resolution. With a 140-degree picture angle and minimal distortion, the Edge 30's wide-angle lens also produces stunning images. Furthermore, the Edge 30 Pro uses a function called pixel binning to dedicate a quarter of the camera's actual resolution to produce 12.5MP images of compelling quality under normal lighting conditions at least. The camera's images are amazingly sharp, and it preserves natural colors well. Its performance in low light, which we'll expand on later in the video, is of interest to fans of nighttime pictures. On the other hand, the Nord 2T has the same camera lineup as the Nord 2 and it sports a 50MP primary camera, an 8MP ultra-wide, and a 2MP monochrome sensor. Its primary camera is a 50MP Sony IMX766 sensor that produces clean and crisp images with good dynamic range and sharpness in daylight. Despite the lack of a dedicated telephoto lens on the Nord 2T, 2x zoom photos are decent due to an excellent 50MP sensor. The Nord 2T's camera software allows you to zoom up to 10 times. However, results decline dramatically after 2 times. Moreover, the 2MP monochrome sensor is essentially cosmetic. In keeping with most modern Android phones, the Nord 2T's camera software saturates images to make the colors more social media ready and less. However, the picture quality is good enough without any editing. According to OnePlus, the phone has an upgraded night mode to better enhance night scenes by making them appear less dark. Listen to Susie Liu, head of strategy. OnePlus Nord emphasized this.
We've upgraded Nightscape mode to Nightscape Ultra on the Nord 2. This version combines an AI algorithm and the IMX766 sensor for even better results in dark and low light conditions. Just how dark? As dark as 1 lux, which is the equivalent to a single candle's light.
However, you may need to disable the night mode to obtain more realistic lighting. In contrast, the Edge 30 Pro does not perform well in low light. Though objects are reasonably sharp, the darker portions of shots reveal digital noise. Additionally, the selfie camera can produce high-quality photographs with solid contrast, but it is prone to motion blur. You might want to move a bit more steadily when taking those beach pictures in quick succession. Also, when taking shots, you need a stable pair of hands, especially if the lighting is poor. Portrait mode also works well, although it does not discern between foreground and backdrop as effectively as other phones. Face beautification is off by default, so you don't end up with false smooth skin. Despite claims that the Nord 2T can shoot in HDR, its dynamic range isn't particularly impressive. While the Nord 2T's camera provides vivid colors and steady focus, it is nothing spectacular. Another shortcoming of the Nord 2T is that it can only record 4K at 30 FPS and 1080p at 60 FPS, but cannot record 4K at 60 FPS. On a brighter note, the camera packs some casually entertaining video capabilities such as portrait mode and filters. Kindly subscribe to this channel for the latest updates on smartphone market. On the other hand, the Edge 30 Pro supports up to 8K at 30 FPS or FHD at 60 FPS. 8K recordings can become unstable when moving your hands, indicating that image stabilization isn't the best at the highest quality. This should not be much of a concern considering most people use FHD or 4K, areas where the camera performs admirably. Furthermore, the Nord 2T has an excellent 32MP selfie sensor, and an 8MP ultra-wide lens that can capture a large portion of an object with its 120-degree angle. However, its quality is significantly lower than that of the main lens. Though images appear normal, there is a lot of noise in the processing when zoomed in. The Motorola Edge 30 Pro boasts a good array of camera settings, including portrait, full 50MP resolution, and a Pro mode with manual focus, ISO, and other features. Furthermore, there's a slow-mo movie mode with 240 FPS and a super slow-mo movie option with up to 960 FPS. While the Motorola Edge 30 Pro produces lovely photos in normal conditions, other phones are more multi-purpose and perform better in low light. If you want to take a lot of selfies, the Edge 30 Pro 5G is a better pick because its 60MP front camera trumps the Nord 2T's 32MP front camera. We recommend watching our video comparing the Motorola Edge 30 and the Nord 2. We hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.